Hello and welcome back for another adventure in the cookie jar. Today we're doing the 20th recipe from Apple Turnover Murder. They are watermelon cookies. These ones are kind of interesting because they are made from a packet of Kool-Aid. It is the last recipe we're doing from this book. So we are preheating our oven to 325. One difference that I noticed is it says one package, 0.16 ounces of watermelon Kool-Aid powder. So these are the packets of powder mix. They are only 0.15 ounces. So just something to notice is they've lost 0.1 ounce. 1 2/3 cup white sugar, 1 1/4 cup softened butter, that's 2.5 sticks. You're going to want 2 large eggs beaten, half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 3 cups of all-purpose flour, half a cup of white granulated sugar. There are 2 notes in this recipe. The first one's, when Brandy makes these cookies, she rolls them out on a floured board and uses cookie cutters. Rolled cookies take more time than other types of cookies, so Lisa and I modified Brandy's recipe using a cookie jar. So instead of shaping them and rolling them out, they are just cutting them. I would assume it's just a matter of chilling it versus not chilling it. And the second note is, Brandy's mother baked these cookies to send to school on birthdays. She used a number cookie cutter and that matched Brandy's or her sister's age that year. You get approximately 6 dozen pretty and unusual cookies that kids will adore, especially if you tell them that they're made with Kool-Aid. So with that, let's get started. This is everything we need for these watermelon cookies. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is take our watermelon powder and our sugar. And let that spin around a few times. That we're going to add the butter. Once you get your butter in there, give it another go. To this, we're going to add our eggs. Add the salt. And the baking soda. And lastly, it wants the flour in half-cup increments. These are heavily watermelon scented. So if they taste anywhere as heavily as they smell, these are going to be a watermelon packed punch cookie. They are a really pale, almost a strawberry pink. So if you really want that watermelon red, you're going to have to add food coloring. Because I would not be surprised if even this pale pink bakes out. So we have our trays. We have parchment paper. We have our cookies, scooper, and sugar. Now we will combine them. It is very soft, but it doesn't seem very sticky. So hopefully these will go together nicely. Maybe, hopefully. And there is our first tray. All done. I'm just going to do the rest. We'll see how many we get. We are back. I have finally rolled all the cookies. We got about 6.5 dozen. It's about 31 cookies. Now we're going to bake them off at 325 for 10 minutes. Here are the cookies. They are all baked. They spread quite a bit. They are a harder cookie. They do still have a little of that pale pink. Even though they're crispy on the outside from that being rolled in sugar, they're actually really kind of soft on the verge of chewy. And they have a huge watermelon flavor. And it says you can use any flavor of Kool-Aid with this recipe, so that's pretty cool. But no, these are really, really surprisingly very, very watermelon filled. My boy child, he really loves watermelon. I think he's gonna go nuts for these. But that is the final cookie from this book. Tomorrow, or next video, we will be starting the gingerbread cookie murder. It is one of the little half story ones, but first recipe from that is gingerbread cookies. If you're interested in seeing those, join us next week. I hope you all have a good one. Bye, guys.